So today we are going to be working with a variety of tropical bonsai trees. Now the reason why we're working with tropical bonsai trees is because if you wanted to work with something like this amazing Triton maple back here, or a juniper tree, or a pine tree, these are plants or trees rather that cannot be kept indoors all year round. So if you're looking for a bonsai tree that's going to be easy, user-friendly, something that you can of course keep indoors all year round, you're going to want to stick with a tropical bonsai tree. So there's 3 different types of tropical bonsai trees that we are working with today. One is a portulacaria, one is a duranta, and the last one, variegated portulacaria. So because these plants are considered indoor trees or tropical trees, they are going to be amazing for having inside of your house all year round. Now with something like a pine tree or a maple, a deciduous style tree or a coniferous style tree, you have to think about the natural history of these plants. They go through a dormant or winter cycle. So during our winter here in Canada, we want to make sure that we're putting those trees outside. Now, you do want to make sure that they aren't being put out into -20, -30, because that's going to freeze these trees and ultimately kill them. So they're very temperamental. There's a lot more that goes into having a more deciduous or coniferous style tree than there is a tropical tree. So that is why we're working with tropical trees today. Now, one of the really cool things about bonsais is just how much you can really work with them on a daily basis. Bonsai trees are not something that you're just going to water like your pothos at home, water and enjoy, water and enjoy. A bonsai tree really does require your constant engagement and maintenance. Not to say that they're a high maintenance plant, but they do require you to have that engagement, to have that interaction, constant pruning, constant rewiring, and ultimately that's going to give you that bonsai look that you're looking for with these trees. Okay, so I am joined here today with Marc from Dragon Bonsai. Marc, thank you so much for joining us today in our amazing bonsai tree workshop. So Marc, why don't you tell me a little bit about why you love bonsai trees?
It's the artistic side of it. It's my way of expressing my art. I love plants, I love artwork, and I can create with trees over time.
It seems to be like such a fulfilling hobby.
Oh, it is.
And a great way to engage with nature.
Full time.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Absolutely amazing.
And the benefits are they're healthy. Mm-hmm. In the greenhouses, the environment is high humidity and the freshness of the trees on a morning basis every day.
That is so, so true. So let's talk a little bit about the difference between, a tropical tree and a non-tropical tree. For those of our viewers at home who don't really know the difference or don't really understand the difference.
Okay, tropical trees need warmth, humidity constantly, year round. You can bring them indoors for the winter, bright window, sunshine of course, and they need to be fed on a bi-weekly basis right through. They are living entities. Now, wintering outdoor trees, as you see in the background here, these at this time of year will start changing color, like you see on this maple. I let them get hit by 2 frosts, so it induces dormancy.
Okay.
And then they get put away for the winter in a climate-controlled greenhouse environment.
So you really do need a climate-controlled greenhouse, sort of like a cold fridge almost for these outdoor plants, just to kind of induce them into going into their dormancy phase. Is that right?
Well, once they get hit by a few frosts, we're okay. So what I propose doing on this one here is lowering these. So they will fill out the empty space over time because there's nothing here, but by lowering these I can fill that void. Okay, so I'm going to do these 2 first, and what I'm going to do is quick measurement. Always give an extra 2 inches. Better to have more than just not enough. So I'm going to find a secure spot, wrap one way, this one will be pulling this one down. And this guy. And what you want to do is come from below, wrap over the branch so it pulls it down. So, I'm going to do that right now. And always secure your wire and the branch at the same time. And the spacing, you want to keep it even for aesthetics. So that one, see what I've done? I'm going to bring it this way to fill this void. And this guy, we're going to come here now, underneath again, up and over. So I want to stop there, cut the leftover wire off, so you don't see it. I haven't shaped it yet, but at least you see what I'm wiring. Okay. Now this one, I'm going to bring it down, like so, and bring this tip up. And that's how pliable these trees are. It gives you an idea.
Yeah.
Now this guy, I'm going to drop it a bit. See, I'm supporting it below, so I don't snap the branch. And again, you want your tips to rise, always towards the sun. And over time, this will fill out. Clean that out. So, there's one step. So also, your bonsai has a front. So you want to be, how can I say, you want the tree to welcome you into it. And as it flows, you can see the structure and so on. Just like the big guys. So you want to see the structure, walk in. It's an invitation to, hey, come look at me. Okay, you like that? It is true. It's my philosophy. And by cleaning out the old leaves, you're also allowing more airflow, more oxygen, more sun into the core of the tree, the center of the tree. Because I like it.
Oh my god.
And you'll see the tree. Yeah, oh, you'll see the tree transform. And I purposely let these grow just to do these demos.
Can I ask for how long you were doing this?
30 years or so. Yeah. What was a hobby or pastime? Almost a full-time job now. Your tree could look like this in about 28 years old. 28 years. So they do grow well. Okay. Yeah, and I'd say in about 2 years, you let it fill out in the pot, it stabilizes itself, then it's time for transplanting and repotting and so on.